Howdy, and welcome to the Scarrett Songwriting Challenge. It's your boy, Scarrett. This is the third episode of my video series that I've been having a lot of fun with. All of the songs from these videos will be featured on an album coming out the first day of 2022. Also, please subscribe to the channel because it'll help me out a lot. So without further ado, song that heavily samples old movies, TV shows. Lots of word fillers like yeah, hey, and oh. Has chord extensions. Clave groove. And for the extra challenge, recorded in the Speedway parking lot. At least partially. Well, there we go. I began with the lyrics, which were supposed to use lots of word fillers. I only used a few for the majority of the song, but the bridge is just caked with them. It goes, yeah, yeah, la, la, hey, hey, la, hey, oh, no, okay, yeah, huh, no way. Now, when you heard the chord extension challenge, you might have been thinking he's going to make jazz, but instead I went with an idea that only used 2 chords. So, I'm here in the Speedway parking lot where I'll be recording my song. It's quite an eloquent venue, lots of inspiration, just bubbling everywhere. Let's begin with making a beat. That'll start it off. And then we want clap. Now let's add some hi-hat to this party. Do you ever sit in the parking lot of Speedway and break out your guitar? I gotta say, getting all this stuff in my car and starting to record, it's very claustrophobic. Alright, so I just found out that you could put emojis on your tracks, and I am not proud to say that I will be doing that very often from now on. For the Clave Rhythm challenge, I thought maybe I'll use electronic drum set claves, and then I thought, that's kind of lame, so I ordered some online, these LP claves. And they're actually really loud. So I was thinking it might be funny to try and record from my bedroom with the microphone in here and me in the Speedway parking lot over there. Now you're probably thinking, hey, but what about the main challenge? Using samples from old TV shows or movies. Well, I started by looking up TV shows in the public domain, choosing a few episodes of The Lucy Show, Dragnet, and the Beverly Hillbillies, watching them, writing down good moments to sample and their timestamps, and injecting these samples in my song.
Which do you think it tastes sweeter? These here cookies or my lips?
Oh, you're so modest. You never even told me you were in the war.
Then it came time to record the vocals in the back of my truck while getting gas. Here's a snippet of our dress rehearsal. Hi. It's maybe the worst day to do this. But it's great. This is my sound engineer, Robert. And then It's Connor
Hi.
from Power Switch. I'm also in
This
Power
is what
Switch.
professional recording booths actually look like on the inside. I know it looks like a red truck, but it's not.
Man, I thought the back of my truck would be bigger. Yeah, I want to see if, and click the R next to lead vocals again. So it's, yeah, there you go. End of the day, we can catch our breath. And, okay, this is the part, but I noticed that you didn't hit the phantom power button. I want to see if it feeds back. Yeah, yeah, la, la, hey, hey, la, hey, yeah, yeah, hey.
Is that damn it?
Hey, oh no, okay, yeah, no way. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, I could pick up the iPad if we wanted it, like, right in front. It's fine. Okay, let's. Hey, hey, la, hey, yeah, hey, la, hey. Then it came time to perform what we had practiced. Here's the final product.
Which do you think it tastes sweeter? These here cookies or my lips?
Oh, you're so modest. You never even told me you were in the war. There are certain things that a man doesn't like to talk about. Now, don't be modest.
Did I panic? No. I zeroed in on an enemy ship.
But I don't see it. And somebody ought to explain it to you, city woman.
I cannot handle that odor of yours. It's exactly the way I feel.
We've been dipping and brushing upon this wall since the earliest memory I can recall. We've been climbing up ladders to reach every inch and just hoping it matters in the scheme of anything. But we know every castle's a sand castle, and that even kings and queens pay the reaper's toll. But the monotonous labor's making me ache, and my mind's really thinking, when do we catch our break?
What in the world is that?
Hey, when do we catch our break? When can I sip my lemonade? At the end of the day, watch the setting sun and just soak in the rays. Oh hey, when do we catch our break? When will we have our hard work pay? At the end of the day, we can take our breath and finally say,
Howdy. My ma's just made a big batch of cookies. Come on in and have some. Sure your ma won't mind? Ma's gone, and so's Pa. I'm here all alone. You think that I'm going to waste my time dancing? I say it's not me, sister. Bring on them cookies.
Talking about good-looking chicks. You should have seen the redhead I spotted down at the gate.
Go to school at Oxford?
Yes, mate. I'm in the 7th grade.
hey, when do we catch our break? When can I sip my lemonade? At the end of the day, watch the setting sun and just soak in the rays. Hey, when do we catch our break? When will the hard work finally take? At the end of the day, we can catch our breath and finally say, hey,
What in the world is that?
when do we catch our break?
Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
When can I sip my lemonade? At the end of the day, watch the setting sun and just soak in the rays. Oh hey,
Just about as much as I'm gonna take from
when
you.
do we catch our break?
That is a flamingo!
When will we have our hard work pay? At the end. Does anyone want to open it up?
Okay, I really liked it. I think of all the ones I've watched, this is the best one in my opinion.
Ah,
I really liked the beat. Like that first little sample you gave at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I thought that all of the challenges were definitely fulfilled, especially the extra challenge of having to be in the Speedway parking lot. I really appreciate the fact that you even went outside to record the clave in the Speedway parking lot. You know, just a little icing on the cake. It was great. One thing that ruined me for it, though, regarding the parking lot, is at the very end, you show Bobby putting gas into the car while you're filming, and that's dangerous.
That's fair, though. That's real fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was my only complaint, really. No, yeah, I really liked the power switch cameos. That was fun. It made it that much more chaotic, and I thrive off of chaotic videos. So.
Thank you.
Mhm. Why couldn't you guys change which date you were filming and recording?
Just because I've been busy, but I also had the wind guard on the microphone, the little afro thing.
Mhm.
That worked really well. Like you could hear how windy it was when it was just the camera film, but like it cut out almost all of the wind when I had that thing on. So
Okay. For some reason in my notes, I thought it was really pertinent to write down the word eggs with the egg emoji. I think that really stuck out to me in the video. I would give it a solid 9.3 out of 10.
great. Yeah. I love the decimal places. They're really funny to me. Like I would
You know, significant figures are important, dude.
yeah, it's true.
Sig figs.
I really enjoyed this one. It really grooved really well, and the whole thing had like a nostalgic vibe, and I felt like I've been there before, and I have been to Speedway before, but like it also brought back like other like the synth sound like in the background and the keyboard. That sound just felt very like homey and very like the sound you hear when you're like thinking back and you're reflecting on things, and like it felt like one of those sounds where I was like, you know, I should just think for a little bit. And that was probably my favorite challenge of all of them, was using the Speedway parking lot. Like it was really funny. I couldn't stop smiling when I saw you in the back of your truck writing music and like recording. I wish I had caught that during one of my Speedway trips. Caught you live doing that. That would have been funny. You did do all of the challenges. I was when I first saw that you were going to need chord extensions, I kind of hoped that you would do a little bit more with that. But I mean, I was hoping for jazzy stuff. I felt like it might get a little bit repetitive using that 2-chord repetition. I felt like the song needed a little bit more. Maybe like a little guitar solo in there. Maybe a synth solo. A synth solo would be fun in there.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that, because I also agree with the chord extensions thing. It was kind of minimal to put only 2 chords in the entire song. I don't know. I had written the whole song and it was kind of like, I guess I only used 2 chords in the whole song. So
it was really good though. Still, I think it stayed true to like the vibe that came with the whole old movie clips, and I liked in the middle there the rhythm that came from the voice over the beat. Like that was fun to listen to. Like it lined up really well, and it wasn't just like one of those like lo-fi things where people put sound over a beat and it doesn't line up, but this one did and it sounded good. Overall, I think I would give the song like an 8.7, and I think I would listen to it, you know, at least once or twice a week, you know, on my drive. Like, yeah, bump it.
hell yeah, thank you.
Okay, so as soon as Juan said lo-fi, I was like, that's what it is. It reminded me of lo-fi in the fact that I would study to this song. Like it's repetitive enough where I wouldn't get caught off guard or like want to like completely listen to the song and then not actually study. But yeah, this definitely, like, if you put this on Spotify, it's being put on my study playlist. But yeah, it's like lo-fi, but make it better.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. This is actually the only one I've seen. I haven't seen the first 2, but I'm gonna go back and watch them now because I had a great time. I really like the vlog content, you know, the video pacing, setting it up before we got into the song was really entertaining. I want to kind of touch on what Juan said with the nostalgia vibe, and it just when the synths come in and just the way you're kind of like seeing the vocals, like it kind of like an 80s ballad. you know, I kind of want to put it in my playlist and just drive around and just belt out the lyrics while I'm cruising around, which fits the speedway. Yeah, I know, and I think you did the challenges really well. I think it'd be interesting, maybe a little bit wider selection of samples because there's just the 2 clips, I think. That
Yeah.
right, but I think you use them well, and I love the shot. It's just you 3 standing in the bed of the truck recording from
And
your
then the car comes
apartment.
by.
Did you feel like more challenged on like this one than the other challenges you've done, you think?
With the speedway, definitely.
Definitely. I didn't know decimals were a thing. I just have a 9 for it. Is that fine? I can do a 9.0.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really loved it.
The judges scored Catch Our Break 9.0 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I would also love to hear your suggestions for the challenge box, so feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Bye!